All right, folks. Just before I continue, one more round of applause for all the folks that won awards tonight and helped us out. They did great. Good evening, everyone. My name is Antoline. I'm a...
This is a real holiness.
Look at that. Look at that paint job on that. That's beautiful. I'm a community organizer with Champaign County Healthcare Consumers. I have been tasked with the pleasure of presenting the last award of the evening, the 34th Annual Golden Bedpan Award. The Golden Bedpan is a very special award. While the rest of the award recipients this evening set out to work for social justice and distinguish themselves in doing so, the Golden Bedpan was created to honor those who followed a different path. These trailblazers deserve a truly unique form of recognition. The Healthcare Consumers Board of Directors awards the Golden Bedpan to the individual or group of individuals, corporation, or political body that has distinguished itself above all others during the preceding year by its attack on the health and welfare of the people of its community. There were plenty of wonderful choices this year, but we settled on a very worthy candidate. A candidate that has bravely and defiantly ignored the fundamental purpose of its existence. This year we have chosen to acknowledge the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency. Easy? Healthcare Consumers first had the pleasure of meeting the fine folks from the Illinois EPA through our work on the Fifth and Hill Neighborhood Rights Campaign, of which you've heard a lot about tonight. For the past 4 years, the campaign has been working to protect the rights and health of the residents of the Fifth and Hill neighborhood due to an Ameren-owned toxic waste site that sits literally in their backyard. Over these 4 years, the Illinois EPA has worked tirelessly to make sure that Ameren, a large national power conglomerate that earned $1.5 billion in revenue last year, is protected from the costly and time-consuming activities of finding and cleaning up toxic waste that they are legally responsible for. And you know what? Who can blame them? I mean, for crying out loud, when has a large corporation ever screwed over the public? We have to start trusting our large multinational corporations because they provide a service. Oh, moving on. One fine example that pinpoints the Illinois EPA's determination to winning old Goldie here, not Paulette, the award, was when the nationally renowned environmental experts that were hired by the Fifth and Hill Neighborhood Rights Campaign's legal team presented the Illinois EPA with historical research from a 1950 report. This report claimed that an 8-inch wide clay pipe was dumping thousands of cubic gallons of cancerous coal tar from the Ameren toxic waste site directly into Boneyard Creek. Very serious claim. Well, as serious as it was, the Illinois EPA felt there was no reason to investigate, and in fact outright refused to look for the pipe. Why, you may ask? Well, they were busy. They had papers to file, and coffee isn't going to drink itself, and kissing corporate butt while stomping over the rights of the people that you are duty-bound to protect is exhausting. It takes a lot out of you. Furthermore, besides the report, there really is no evidence whatsoever that this pipe is still there or even existed in the first place. Oh, well, right then, fine, the pipe's there. But that could be any pipe. Just because there's a pipe there doesn't mean it's oozing with nasty, black, toxic, cancer-causing coal tar. That's gross. Moving on. It is through this example and many others like it that we have become familiarized with the private, behind-the-scenes face of the Illinois EPA. But my friends, over the years of working with the Illinois EPA, it almost seems that they have two faces. So what about their second and more public face? Lisa Bonnet, interim director of the Illinois EPA, said this: "A partnership in which citizens, business, and government work together in a spirit of cooperation to make sure we have clean air, land, and water for future generations is also the best way to grow our economy and ensure good quality of life for all Illinoisans." The Illinois EPA holds this sentiment so dear that they chose to place it on the front page of their website for all to see. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to spend your time and taxpayer money trampling over justice and righteousness, kicking them when they're down, and then prominently display a fluffy feel-good quote like this takes a lot of chutzpah. And I guess that's something. As an aside, after this evening's proceedings, I would hope that the Illinois EPA's website will look something more like this. That's classic. It is at this time I would like to ask the Illinois EPA to come forward and accept their award. I can wait. Really? Nobody came? Well, at least they're keeping with their long-standing tradition of staying absolutely still when called upon to act. It is for neglecting the public outcry, always siding with corporate interest, and being completely derelict in their duty to protecting the good people of Illinois that CCHCC's 34th Annual Gold Bedpan Award goes to the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency. Thank you.